What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TechPorn. We are back. I apologize, this video is coming up late. I actually moved back into my college dorm here, so I didn't have my editing rig for quite some time, but I'm back. I promise. The video's going to be cranking out. If y'all have noticed kind of like the upload pattern, we're uploading every Wednesday. Wednesday seems like the perfect time because we can shoot Thursday, Friday, Saturday, till whenever, and edit at the beginning of the week, and then upload in the middle of the week. So from here on out, that's when it's going to happen. Awesome. Happy 2017, by the way. I hope 2017 has been going great for all y'all. We got past 2016. No dead gorillas yet. No Star Wars celebrities that are dead yet, so thank God. But Intel also uncovered the wraps with their new Kaby Lake lineup. So we're going to talk about it today, and we're going to ask ourselves the actual question here. Does Kaby Lake actually f***ing matter? Let's talk about what Kaby Lake actually is. Kaby Lake is the 7th generation of Intel Core processors, and it is based on the same 14nm transistor architecture that Skylake first introduced. So Kaby Lake actually uses the same LGA 1151 socket. So for everyone that has a Skylake motherboard, your Skylake motherboard will also work for Kaby Lake, and vice versa. Your Skylake processor will also work for a Kaby Lake motherboard as well. So what can it actually do? So if you take the 7700K, which is the unlockable Core i7 of the Kaby Lake lineup, and the 6700K, which is also the overclockable i7 from the Skylake lineup, they have different clock speeds out the box. So Skylake has a 4.0 GHz clock out the box, where Kaby Lake has 4.2 GHz. So you're looking at a little bit difference of a clock speed, but honestly, when you look at benchmarks, there isn't really that much out of the box difference. So where you're really going to see a difference is in regards to overclocking. Skylake typically peaks out around 4.5 to 4.8, somewhere in that field, and you have to be really lucky to get it up to 4.8. Wow, get it up.
That's what she said.
But Kaby Lake is pretty crazy in regards to overclocking. In an article by PC World, they actually managed to get a 7700K to 5 freaking gigahertz. That's a lot of gigahertz. These processors are still the same in regards to cores. So in an i3, you're still looking at a dual-core, 4-thread processor. In an i5, you're still looking at 4 cores and 4 threads. And in the i7s, you're still looking at 4 cores and 8 threads. So there really isn't that much difference from Skylake to Kaby Lake, except for like the little bit of a clock speed. You're also looking at the upgrade of the Intel integrated graphics from the Intel 530 to Intel 630 from Skylake to Kaby Lake. So if you take a look at this chart right here, this is an Ars Technica test that they did, and they used Cinebench R15 and compared the 6700K to the 7700K. And if you look right here, at 4.5 gigahertz in both cores, they actually were within 1 point of each other. 1 point. Honestly, the difference between the two right there is within the margin of error. I mean, realistically, you could run these tests over and over again, and one would probably outperform the other. And I do mean Skylake could probably outperform Kaby Lake. I have fully believed that. Now, at boost clock, you can definitely tell a difference, right? With Skylake at 4.2 and Kaby Lake at 4.5, there's definitely a noticeable difference. However, when it comes to overall compute power, there isn't really that much performance boost that you're going to notice on a day-to-day level. When it comes to games, again, we're going to show some same graphs from Ars Technica. Again, there isn't really that much of a difference. If you're just using the integrated graphics, which I doubt anyone really is, I mean, if you're going to buy a 7700K, you're probably going to pair it with some sort of discrete graphics. In gaming, there isn't really that much of a difference. If you take a look at this graph right here, this is Rise of the Tomb Raider running with medium settings at 720p. If you look, in DirectX 11 mode, there isn't really that much of a difference. You're looking at maybe 1 frame here and there, and in DirectX 12 it's the same story. You're looking at maybe 1 frame here and there. And honestly, in these tests, right in this game, Skylake actually beats Kaby Lake. So if you need another reason not to go with Kaby Lake, honestly, it just doesn't outperform Skylake nearly as much. Again, Bioshock Infinite shows a really similar story, maybe looking at 1 to 2 frame differences, which you're really not going to notice with the eye. This is another test that was done with Luxmark Hotel. This is testing the GPU. And look again, Skylake is actually beating Kaby Lake by around 30 points or so. So Kaby Lake isn't necessarily that much of an upgrade over Skylake when it comes to performance like this. In fact, sometimes it's a decrease in performance. So if you're still running Skylake, definitely keep with Skylake. And again, this final test is with 3D Mark Diver. And again, it's very similar. Despite the fact that Kaby Lake has a faster clock, Skylake is still beating it. With both of them at their boost clocks. So is Kaby Lake actually f***ing worth it? Honestly, if you're still on a Skylake processor, you're probably better off just sticking with that until it has a drastic redesign to their processing line, because honestly, there isn't really that much of an improvement over Kaby Lake. I mean, in gaming, you're not really going to notice that much of a difference. In fact, Skylake still kind of outperforms Kaby Lake, and in general day-to-day computing, the differences aren't really that noticeable at all. You probably aren't going to notice that much in day-to-day performance. Now again, if you're an overclocker, by all means go for it. Achieving 5 GHz is quite the feat, especially when you're looking at these older processors that can only maybe boost clock to 4.5, 4.6, maybe 7 to 8. So Kaby Lake is definitely amazing when it comes to overclocking. However, again, you're not going to notice that much of a difference. Thank you everyone for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it. If you thought we did something wrong, please leave a comment down below and we'd love to hear your feedback. If you have anything else you'd like to see from this channel, please again leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear some feedback and we'd love to get ideas from the audience that is watching all these videos. If you like, you can follow us on Twitter at TechnologyPron. That is Technology PR0N. We'll be posting updates about the channel there, as well as keeping you posted on when the latest videos are coming. Be sure to subscribe down below if you want to see more videos like this. This has been Does It F***ing Matter here on TechPorn, and thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.